Hello, hello, hello. How you guys do today? It's your boy Trick Spider One, and today we are going to be discussing a separate, a certain topic of a game that I've been playing. You guys might recognize this thumbnail and the name Master Plan. I have been recently, for the past 2 or 3 weeks, actually a couple weeks now, been live streaming this game called Outcome Memories, and honestly, I've been having a blast playing this game. It's generally fun. I went from playing it without streaming it to my brother suggesting me to actually live stream it and play the game itself. And honestly, I am been having a blast playing it. You know, at first, I was new to at first I'm like new to the game, trying to understand how it works and stuff. Seeing if I was just going through Roblox, just trying to find a good game to play. You know, and at first, I was like, I wasn't too all about it. 2011 kind of gave me nightmares back when I was a kid, and I was like, I don't know if I want to play with this creepy dude. But then I kept playing it over the time, and yeah, honestly, I have to say this video's been a blast. This video, this Roblox game is really, honestly, a blast. I'm just gonna say my opinion on it. I've just been having fun playing it. Like generally, I just been having actual fun playing a video game for once on stream, because usually when I play video games on stream, I could either be really entertaining or really boring. And I generally want to honestly be more entertaining and fun. But yeah, no. So I'm just giving you guys my personal opinion on this. I enjoy making, I enjoy live streaming that game. And I gotta say, the people I've met along the way, excuse my autism, has generally been a blast meeting you guys. You guys honestly have been the biggest support, especially Bear, Cody. I want to give out biggest thanks to my Discord members, especially making blowing up my stream for this game, because I did not expect people to actually watch my stream. And to be honest, I used to upload like every 2 weeks. I think like either last year I think it was like last year that I stopped uploading videos entirety. I used to make YouTube shorts a lot, not as many, but I did upload YouTube shorts. And honestly, this game is pretty fun. I love the community behind it, even though they can be really, really impatient for a new update. I get it. People are behind this game, Outcome Memories, are not like talented game designers, game developers and stuff. I get it. It takes time to make these kind of things, especially when you're new to these things. But I do have some I do have some criticism and my honest opinion on it. The game is good, it's fun, but right now it's suffering a big lag problem, and it's honestly getting ridiculous. Even one of my viewers who was on my previous stream tried to help out by putting us in like a smaller lobby. Even that didn't work. We lowered our graphics setting down. That didn't work. If anything, that made it worse. We turned up our graphics setting high. We were getting lag still, but not as bad as low graphic or automatic. And for those that are watching this video and and my new recent followers that's been following me lately, I stream and record all my stuff on the PS5 and stuff like that. And honestly, dude, guys, I do plan on uploading videos again, but this is just my review and my opinion slash rant. Honestly, I have to say, Outcome Memory as a game itself is fun. Silver and Blaze are a blast to play as, especially Silver, because if you hit you're oh my god, if you hit your attack just fucking right, oh, it's so fucking satisfying, and it's so good. But, yeah, no, honestly, this game is good, but, like, there's a lot of problem with it. Like, to be fair, like, I get it, you guys are new making these games and stuff. And, like and you know what? Take your time, making new content for us. Just how do I put this? When zero point 0.2 was announced, like, a while back, like, I think, like, a couple weeks ago, it was, like, announced or something like that. Back in, no, I'm sorry, back in October. I've been streaming this game. Actually, no, I've been streaming this game for a mo for some months now. So back when this game I I started playing it around this year of October. And at first, and like I said, I didn't really like 2011, Sonic EXE as a thing itself. I just find it pretty dumb. I don't really like it. I'm like, oh look, it's a Sonic that kills. Wow, like a evil Sonic variant, I guess. I don't care about the lore behind Sonic EXE. It's so fucking stupid. Like honestly, I don't know who in their right mind would play a game, say, with that. Like, apparently, there's like a whole story behind it where like there's like beings out there that'll make you play it. Me personally, I would have just broken the game and just burned it, or just never play it at all. That this thing has been around since I was in like middle school. I'm like 22 now and graduated too. Currently unemployed, but honestly, I might do YouTube full time. I haven't fully decided on that. My brother wants me to do it, but like I am thinking about it. All right, I'm not gonna just like, oh guys, I'm not gonna get a job. I'm gonna do YouTube full time. I mean, I could, I generally could, but that's besides the point. I have to say though, this game has many problems. Like before 0.2 came out, the main problem for me was the hitbox. The hitbox are a big fucking problem for me because when I'm facing against like, you know, regular 2011, not classic 20, regular 2011, I'm like, okay, yeah, I could do with just, I could do with you. I could juke you. I could break your ankle. If you guys watch my stream, my main is Eggman. My second recent main is Silver now. Hence why I have this picture up there. Those are my two mains right now. Also, Max, if you're watching this, stop picking my mains on stream. I'm going to tickle you. Anyway, but yeah, the hitbox. Now, before 0.2 came out, cl- the regular one is fine. They're either new to the game or they're really experienced, and I don't mind dealing with experience. Regular 2011. 'Cause they're pretty good. His movesets are decent, except for Rage Mode. I fucking hate that shit. Every time I see Rage Mode, I'm like, "Oh, no, not again." Especially as an Eggman main, because there's been a few times where I play the game, and I generally be breaking that man ankle and waste his time. See, the mindset of being Eggman mains are so funny, are so simply funny. Because I can either some days I could be really, really protective as Eggman, especially for all my Metal Sonic mains out there. Gosh, I love protecting you guys and getting you guys fixed up and stuff. But anyway, or I could just play really selfishly and just don't bother coming at all. I've never had a match like that where they're like, "Where's Eggman, bro? Like he's supposed to like help us." I'm like, dude, I'm not dealing with a sweat. Like, only reason why I didn't only reason why I didn't go out there and play how I normally play as Eggman was because the dude was a sweat lord. Good God, some of you guys need to relax. Speaking of sweats, first category, the class, the 2011 Hasemiku skin. You guys are the most wittiest, most the amount of stuff I would say right now is insane. You guys are actually generally crack. Like you guys are like probably the hardest thing I go up against. You guys are generally actually good at the game. But my God, take a break. Relax. Please. Now, here's some flaws I don't like about the Hasemiku um skin for 2011 is when she goes in rage. All right. When Hasemiku goes in rage, they had this, I don't know why. I don't know if it's a bug or not. But for me, like I noticed that they go stupidly. They're like twice as fast as like regular 2011 rage mode. They're like stupidly fast. They're just running at me. And I here's the thing. I'm Eggman. I have like a jet boost that gives me a speed boost. I take a jet boost. I get away from him. And then like a few seconds later, they're already on my ass again. I'm like, holy fuck, dude! Like, get off of my meat. But yeah, one thing I can say though, like the rage mode for them might be a bit bug, and they just like move a bit faster. Now, for the bane of my fucking existence, I fucking hate this skin with a passion. I hope they remove it and fix this dude. Or shit, make him his own character at this fucking point, because he's basically that's basically what the fuck this little shit is. The little shit I am talking about is the classic 2011 skin. Fuck this little demon. Fuck this little pussy ass tiny T-Rex arm looking ass motherfucker. Cause holy fuck, dude. The amount of times I have gone against this guy and I'm like nowhere near him and he somehow fucking hits me. Like I remember one time I was behind a wall and it's like thick. It's like thick wall layer of wall. Like you have to go around just to get to it. This little dude somehow fucking hits me through that with his tiny little T-Rex arm. And some fucking how this shit hits me. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Now, yeah, it- his hitbox is so fucking bullshit. I really hope that the creators of the game watch this video and see that, like, oh, I see I hope they like take him out of the shop for a bit and fix his hitbox because holy crap, this dude hitbox is actually BS. Even some of my viewers know it's BS too. And they see it like live first, like they see it live firsthand, like seeing the bullshit I go through dealing with a class of 2011. Their hitbox is actually insanely stupidly annoying to go up against. Now, is it beatable? Yes. Is it annoying? Yes. Is it bullshit? Yes. I dislike 20 classic 2011. Anyone that plays this skin, you're a fucking bastard. Get the fuck away from me. All right. Now now we're done talking about 0.1 problem. The new recent update 0.2. They recently added two new killers and two new survivors. Honestly, I like both survivors. They both work. They both are pretty good, honestly. Silver being Silver, who was first introduced in Sonic 06, that disaster of a fucking game. That that game is just fucking terrible. I'm sorry. Like the long loading screen, the bullshit bug that unfortunately Silver is part of, especially when you're playing as Sonic in that boss fight. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. Why not? But I gotta say, I love how Silver plays. So far, out of between Silver and Blaze, I enjoy Silver more. He has became my second main. He's not gonna replace Eggman. Eggman is still gonna be my number one main. But Silver is has been honestly a fun character to play as though. He's honestly a solid character in my personal opinion. And I generally enjoy playing as him. I like the fact that his flying isn't too overpowered. It's just it's just right, you know? He has like a meter of how long he could fly for, and I do like the fact that he's pretty balanced. Gosh, he would have been disgusting and not perfect. If you guys know that map, that's the map they that's another thing too. I'll talk about the maps later though. I have to say, though, Silver, playing him like a few times now, is generally a fun experience. Honestly, he's a solid survivor. He has like good abilities, but I do feel like there's a few problems with him they could fix. Like, for example, his rock ability. Like, yeah, I know how to use his ability now, but like his rock ability doesn't really stun the killer. It generally doesn't stun him at all. Like even you have to like for me, I'm playing on PlayStation, so it's like R1. I have to click on it 3 times to pull up the 3 rocks. Someone thought, oh, it was the last man standing thing. No, you just gotta press like the R1 ability 3 times. You gotta press his rock ability like 3 times to bring him up. Now, I am gonna say this. The camera angle for that is actually really I don't even bother bringing up 3 rocks. I just do 2 at best because I can barely see anything with 3 rocks on my screen. And I try to make my camera view bigger, but it's low key hard to do that because you have to aim it, you have to time it, you have to like be able to hit your shot with the rock ability, and it's pretty hard to do that. If I'm going to be frank, going to be honest with you. If I'm being frankly honest with you guys, now his first m- his first ability is actually pretty solid. You have to aim and actually hit it. Now, when you hit it, now if you hit the killer, if they're not stunned, they get frozen a bit, and then whatever your cursor is, where do you point your cursor at, your crosshair and stuff, that's where they would go. You will launch them flying. And honestly, I kind of wish it counted as a stun. Let's say you throw them against a wall or something like that. Let's say you throw them against a wall, right? You It should stun them. You just smash them. You just throw them against the wall, and they smash against the wall, and they get stunned for a bit. Like at least about maybe 5 seconds or something like that. I feel like that should be a stun move itself, besides the rock. It's generally annoying, like how I can, like there are some. Now, like I said, discuss something. I'll discuss the map later. Oh, excuse me. Let me catch my breath. Whew. Now, his third ability. He is the only survivor I know that has a third ability, as far as I know. He has this thing called time zone or time thing, whatever it's called. Basically, he can like it's like Tracy. It's like Tracer ability. Basically, you press triangle and then you run to the spot. Now, I personally use this to get the survivor up. So I go over there, I go down there, revive my teammate, and then press triangle again, and just go back where I was. And it's really good. It's a pretty good way to like also juke the killer too. The downside is, I'm glad they kind of balanced this though. Is is if you get hit while you're in that beeping noise, you get like a little indicator telling you like how long before you go back. If you get hit during the time you in your time zone thing, it kicks you out of it. Now it doesn't take you back to the spot. Whenever you got hit at, you stay there, and then you gotta run around and stuff. And that's one of the downside of using that ability, but it's pretty good though. That's actually pretty balanced because if you're able to just go back regardless if you got hit or not, then yeah, you would have been able to juke the killers. Now, moving on to Blaze, the cat. Honestly, she's a solid character. Now she has like now I forgot to mention both characters has their own meter. Silver has this blue bar, which is this rock ability. That meter you want to keep up because the more you use your power, the less hold you have on the killer, and the less likely you can carry rocks and stuff, and use your time ability as well. Now Blaze, her thing is different. Her meter is different. She has two abilities. She has a kick that can stun the killer. It stuns them and sets them on fire for a bit, which is honestly a solid stun. Or you could use it to get the fuck out of dodge and dodge the killer attack out of the way, which is honestly fucking nice. Now with Blaze, you have to you have a second ability called Javelin Throw. You basically just throw a fire javelin at the killer. It doesn't stun him, but it does launch him back. It does launch him back a bit, which can be useful, and it can get people. It can stop the killer from like grabbing the survivor. Like for example, 2011, like grab grab flying attack, whatever that's called. It's pretty good to stop him doing that. Basically impales him, and then yeah, it does also a bit of fire damage. But when you successfully hit the killer like a couple times, I think it takes 4 or 5 hit to build that fire meter. Once that fire meter is filled up to 100, you can do like a blazing attack that stuns and basically burns the killer for a bit if you hit him consistently. It push him back basically. Whew. But yeah, it basically like burns him and push him back a bit. I don't remember if it stuns him like that, but it does. It's pretty good to basically tell the killer to back the fuck up. That's honestly a pretty solid ability. And now I don't know what each survivor passive ability is. I think silver passive ability is that he can fly. Blaze, I'm not sure with her yet. I have to play more. I have to play with her more. Now, on to the fucking killers. The zero point 0.2 killers. Like I said earlier, 0.2 has came out yesterday. And I gotta say, I hate Colossus. He's a cool. Nah, I don't hate him, but I hate the damage. This dude, base attack, does more damage than 2011 Rage Mode base attack. His R2 attack does insane amount of damage. And here's the thing, it's kind of broken. Oh, what am I talking about? It is broken. Literally, he can charge at you. Now, luckily, his charge attack can be countered with Eggman's shield. But his grab on the other hand, yeah, don't use your Eggman shield when he goes and grab you, because you're cooked, bucko. You gotta dodge that attack. But here's the thing, the hitbox in the game. Like I said, the hitbox in this game needs to be fixed. Because holy fucking moly. There was time where I'm like nowhere near this man, and he somehow gets me. Now, I believe his grab attack he leaps towards you to grab you. But even then, I could be nowhere near him. And he would still somehow touch me. And I'm just like, bullshit. And you can hear my frustration during the stream. Now, what do I think about Colossus? He's a fucking pain in the ass to deal with. But there is a new map that he struggles on, and it's generally easy to avoid him on that map. And it's the new one called Dark Caves. That map is fucking gorgeous. I mean, it's a dark cave, but playing as silver in that map is so fucking easy because you can hit Colossus with R your R1 attack, grab him with your psyche power, and then launch him, and then send him back down to the ground, and then the Colossus has to climb all the way up. That map is a nightmare for killer, but there's a killer that can actually do well in that map. Surprisingly, I'll say two of them from my experience. But yeah, so Colossus has a charge attack, a grab attack, a block attack. By the way, the block attack is actually insane. The block attack can basically block any attack. And here's the thing: when someone hits him, let's say Sonic, for example, hits him when he blocks, straight up broken like beat can damage you. It's basically a counter, and it's honestly disgusting. I know it because I hit this man. I was tails, and I hit this man Colossus when he blocked. And this dude managed to fucking damage me. And here's the thing, I'm far away. I was far away when he did this. I was like, what the fuck? I was just amazed. But yeah, no, Colossus, is he a bitch OP right now? Yes, yes, he is. Is he a fun character to play as? Yes, he fucking is. I ain't gonna lie. Charging the ability to charge at people while impaling multiple people at once with your spike arm is insanely disgusting. Now, do I think he needs a little bit fix? Yeah, but luckily the creators saying like, hey, this is the first half of 0.2. They're gonna like the second half is just gonna be them fixing bugs, whatever bugs and stuff that's going on, and then they're gonna work on 0.3 after they do after they release the other half of 0.2 update, which is fair and honestly solid, which is fair and honestly. But this is just my review of my and some of my criticism and my opinions on the game as of right now. Now to the next and final killer that they release, Tripwire. Honestly, not a bad character. Honestly, I feel like between Colossus and Tripwire, she is honestly a balanced killer. Honestly, surprisingly, like she's surprisingly balanced. Honestly, I enjoy playing as her than I do with Colossus because I have to say Tripwire is insanely balanced. There's not really much bad thing to say about her, except for her laser attack is annoying to go up against. But honestly, that could be avoided. Low key, that could actually be avoided. It's surprisingly not that hard to deal with her. And it's also really good. It goes both ways too. Like like whew, she's good for killing. And also she's really good against people that can fly like Tails and Silver. And Cream to a certain extent, but Cream is more like a glide. Also Knuckles as well. Both Knuckles and Cream have like a glide ability. Now, it's not really flying, but Tails and Silver on hand, they can straight up fly. Honestly, I like um I like Tripwire as a killer because if you guys were there during the stream earlier today, I was having fun playing as Tripwire than I did with Colossus. Honestly, I prefer Tripwire because she feels more balanced. I feel like they did her well. I don't think there's much they need to change for her. Surprisingly, like she's actually pretty solid. I think they just need to like people were complaining like the amount of trip mines you could place down as tripwire. I'm like 10 is honestly okay because especially you're in a lobby full of like I think you can have up to 7 people. But honestly, like she's other than that, she's a solid character. Honestly, there's nothing bad about her. She can fly, yeah, but it's more like a slightly glide. You have to like hold X to do it though. Or in my case, X or A, whatever, if you guys are on console. Honestly, a pretty solid character. I personally like her. She's honestly all right. There's, I have nothing bad to say about her besides her laser attack doing. Apparently, I did this once. Her laser can like one shot the last survivor though. Apparently, which is actually insane though. I ain't gonna lie. I did that once. I was like, okay, that's a bit strong. She just might need like a little weight. She just might need like a little nerf to her laser attack. Her grab is insanely annoying to go up against, but other than that, I mean, Tripwire is a solid character though. Honestly, pretty balanced compared to Colossus. Colossus just broken in terms of damage. Like it does insane amount of damage. If honestly at this point, like if you're gonna release these killers that do like insane amount of damage, like if the developers are watching this video, please don't make the same mistake as Dead by Daylight. Back in the day, for you guys that don't know what Dead by Daylight is a game where like there's one killer and they have to hunt down like 4 survivors. Now, these survivors cannot fight back. The only way they can is like through flashlight or flashbang. And what that game had a problem with was it was more killer favor than it was survivor favor, or both. Like the balancing system in that game was just off. I stopped playing it because every time I would play survivor, guess what? I would get honestly destroyed by the killer. And I did a whole streaming series where I played as the trickster. And honestly, I was honestly pretty busted with I was pretty good with him. Yeah, I did a whole streaming series on him. It was years ago. But honestly, if the developers are watching this video though, please try don't make those killers so strong to the point where it's like unplayable and it's not fun. That's all I'm saying. Like, make it balanced. Like, if you're gonna make Colossus do a ridiculous amount of damage, at this point, just increase the survivor health at this point. Make it at least like 150 because Colossus can do like 50 damage once per R2 attack. If you're just gonna make the killer, if you're just gonna buff the killer. By the way, why did y'all buff 2011 Rage Mode? Who on earth asked for that? That man did not need a buff. He was fine the way he was. I noticed it while I was playing it. You're not slick. I can see it. And the fact that Colossus does that much damage in base with his R2 attack is insane. But anyway, but yeah, no, anyway. Yeah, no. But other than that, where is this? Fine, it's fine. Now, on to the next part, the maps. Oh my goodness, I love the maps. There's just one map I hate the most is X Castle. I hate that map. Everyone does. Even my viewers hate this map. Why did y'all got rid of not perfect, but kept this fucking map? Just why? This map, how do I put it? Has a way to mess with you. Because you can easily get lost. For a new player, you can get easily lost. But for like old players that's been playing it for a while, like I have now, it's not I don't have trouble navigating anymore. But good God, there's so much beat. I do not understand why they got rid of Not Perfect. Not Perfect was fine. It was a fun map to play as. I miss tackling the 2011 off the mat as Metal Sonic. I do miss that though. Silver would have been perfect for that map. I would have loved to play as Silver in that map and just launch the killer off the map. That would have been so fun. I think that's why they did that. Or have Blaze manage to throw her javelin at the killer off the map with her javelin. But yeah, no, I don't know why they removed Not Perfect. Also, Green Hill Zone got a major makeover. I love the first part of the map where like the start of the game of Green Hill Zone. It's like sunny, all sunshine, and then as soon someone gets chased, it immediately changes to being dark and fucking thunder. I'm like, oh god, it looks so good though. Honestly, I like Green Hill Zone as a map. My favorite, one of my favorite. It's my one of my favorite maps. Fuck Colossus though. Also, right now, like I said, 0.2 outcome memory right now is like so buggy right now. Like, if you watch my previous stream, we load into Green Hill Zone and I was Eggman and I was stuck out. Like, I don't know where I was. I don't know where I was at. I don't know if I was under the map or above it, but I was stuck. And it took my friend to find me and hit me out of it. I was like, yes, thank you. Right now, outcome memories right now is in a buggy state. The server is constantly lagging, and then there'd be like bugs like that where I'm like stuck and I can't do anything or move, and I have to like sit there and wait until the killer finds me and hits me. Hence why I live stream and not do. And hence why I like catching that stuff on stream because like like if someone gets a bug during stream, like it's actually happening. That's why I like live streaming a lot. Plus, I get to interact with you guys, the viewers, my spiderlings. Yeah, but under that Green Hill Zone is the new Green Hill Zone looks honest honestly it's so much better. It looks better, it feels a lot better. I like it though. Overall it's a solid map. The next map they added, the third map, Dark Caves. This map is honestly pretty good for Survivor. Low key, the only two killers that can do well in that map is Tripwire because she can fly, and 2011 because he can also fly as well. And I gotta say, if you're not a character that can fly, if you're not a survivor that can fly, you're you can either be really good. Now you unless you're new to the game, you can either be really good. It's a good way to juke the juke the killers. I would know because I did. I was Eggman, but still, I still juked the killer. I was like, "Oh yeah, come on after me." Tap. I juked I have juke killers on that map. I played the map enough time to realize like I can juke people in this map. And then here's the thing: they fall down. They got go right. They got to climb up, find these little jump boots thing, and it's fucking hilarious. And Dark Caves, I have to say, honestly it's okay map. Do I like it more than Green Hill? Yeah, I personally do because I've survived more matches in that map than I did in Green Hill, and that's just my experience. No, no, honestly, do I think there's some things wrong with it? Yeah, I feel like they can add more like little places where like killers like Colossus that can't fly could climb more. He should be able to like climb these like large pillars of map and just be able to like climb up and just be able to go up. Now, on to the last and honestly the best map they ever added to this day is Angel's Island. Angel Island. I love the map design and the environment for it. It feels so fucking nice. It's so cool seeing Green Angel Island on fire, and like shit is not right just being there, and it just fucking does well. And I honestly, personally, I like that map. I think everyone can agree that that's honestly the best map. It's not too broken. Honestly, I don't have a problem with it. It's actually fun. There's a lot of spot. Only problem is being in the middle with the bridge though, because there's a lot of spot where killers can just get right back up and just come for you. I find it easier to be with Jukum where the fake Master Emerald is. I want to know the story behind that map of how the fuck it's on fire and why the fuck the Master Emerald isn't doing shit, or how none of the characters can interact with it. A lot of my viewers say it was fake. I was like, oh, interesting, good to know. But yeah, that is honestly, I have to say it's a 10 out of 10 map. There's a lot of areas to go to. There's also different places where you could just break the killer's ankles at. And other than that, I honestly, honestly, this update is good, but it has a lot of flaws. It has a lot of bugs that needs to be fixed, and I hope to God they fix it. Especially with the server problem that's going on right now, where like I go and play it and I'm just lagging. Like, oh my god, dude, that was just terrible. I'm just, what the fuck, I'm just like, what the fuck, bro. It was even worse when I was killer. I was like, dude, this is literally unplayable. What the fuck? So yeah, I decided to make this video to basically tell the developers, hey bro, your game is being bugging, bro. My game be bugging. Cause I thought, oh, maybe if I quit the game and then load it back up later, maybe they will fix. Nope, nope. It's just the server. I don't know why. I lowered my graphics, doesn't work. I raised my graphics, doesn't. Still not working. Hopefully you guys, hopefully the developers of Outcome Memories fix this problem soon. But all we can do for now is just wait. Now I hope you guys enjoy that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was a review slash me giving my opinions and what could be and what I have problems with and what I like and what I dislike. And do I recommend Outcome Memories to people? Yeah, I do. Honestly, it's a Roblox. It's the game is free. It's on Roblox, which Roblox itself, the game itself is free. But honestly, Roblox is facing some controversial stuff right now. But honestly, that doesn't stop me from playing a game that's being made by some really good, by amazing talent, by some really cool people. I'm also in their Discord, so I know about some of the new updates and stuff, and I tend to keep track of what is going on constantly in that community. I hope they notice me. I hope they watch. I hope they give me a content creator role, a verified content creator role on the Discord, so I can post my stream on there. Maybe upload some videos on there. Maybe they'll have me text. They'll have me try out and test out their, you know, future update and DLC or something like that. Hey, but I do look forward to it though. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this review slash video. The end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and enjoy me just talking for like minutes. But that's how these things are. But like, feel free to. But yeah, no, feel free to leave a like, subscribe, follow for more, and take care, my spiderlings. And I'll see you next time. Rather, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.